So, this is a Darcy's Corner, and it's August 11th. My birthday was yesterday. It was an interesting day, but as birthdays go, I've had better. It's better than the one the year before, when COVID was really in full swing. But anyway, we'll go have a steak dinner or something later next week, maybe, when I've got some time off. But the interesting thing that's been percolating in my mind lately is trying to explain dysphoria to people who don't understand it, and especially the point where it gets becomes like a serious issue that you have to deal with. And I understand if you don't understand. If you are a cisgendered person and you don't really get what dysphoria is, um, it is that awkward feeling that you're doing something wrong in regards to your actions and how they reflect your gender at the moment. So you're in the wrong bathroom, or you're golfing the wrong way or something. You know, I don't know if there's a woman's way of golfing and a men's way of golfing or not, but generally speaking, like women have one kind of bicycle and men have another. You know, um, anyway, it feels awkward um, when it's mild. Then it just feels awkward. So that's not the end of the world. Sometimes you just feel awkward in life, but that's if it's mild. When it's extreme, then it's like you just lose all desire to live. Which, I mean, I did not. I have been told that it gets that extreme, and I've only experienced that level of discomfort the one time. But you know what? That was a very extreme feeling, and I don't ever want to go back to that ever again. That scared me a lot, and that hurt me a lot emotionally. Um, and it wasn't a small thing. It was a very important thing, and it was a huge thing, and it was a life-altering event for me. Um, and one I don't want to repeat. Like, I did not enjoy that, so I'm not going to do that again. Okay, I'm not going to let myself go down that rabbit hole and stay there, because um, I just know that for me, everything I do always takes twice as long as the other person. So if I'm at year 1.5, and I don't quite have all the results I want yet, that's okay. Everything takes me longer. So I am not defeated in my attitude or in my results, because I'm not dead yet. I got things to do. But boy, it can be a discouraging journey trying to do this, and then having people try to pull you back because they think that they know what's best for you and that you're just crazy. And they wonder why you tell them to go F themselves, because they weren't in your head when you had that breakdown episode, and suddenly you did not want to be here anymore, and you did not care what anyone else thought about anything, including your child, who you love more than anything else in this world, right? You just, that was not important in that moment. I was not aware that I would reach that level of sadness. And so, how do I put this? Put it this way: if you truly love somebody, would you want their last day on this earth to be the worst day they've ever had in their entire life on this earth? Is that the feeling you want to give someone you love? I want you to feel the worst feeling you've ever felt in your entire life. This is worse than your kids dying, or whatever the horrible thing that you can imagine would be horrible in your life that would devastate you. This is worse than that. I want you to feel that on your last day on this earth. Oh, now, by the way, that day is going to be today. By the way, I'm not endorsing people feel that way. And if you do feel that way, please do get help. Life does get better. There are options. Things don't have to go down that rabbit hole. But sometimes you just have one bad day where the negative just builds and builds and builds, and it hits you sometimes. And you weren't expecting that. I was not expecting that. I was in my 30s when it happened. I did not know that that was a present that was in store for me. But that happened to me. That was a real thing. And I'm not immune. It could happen again. Okay? I could have another bad day where all I see is the negative and I don't see any end in sight or any hope. Trust me, I'm not there. Um, my life is incrementally better all the time, and there are aspects that need to be improved, but all in all, I'm moving forward with the Darci train, and I love me and who I'm becoming. So I think I'm emotionally stable. But it only takes one bad day. It only takes one bad moment, one bad decision. Because if you let that sadness take you, if I had let that sadness take me, the thing about death is it's permanent. And you can't fix anything after that. So now it doesn't matter if you're the mom or the dad or the sister or whoever, and you're sorry for the thing you said or did that led to that path. Your stories don't matter anymore. Your person who you said you cared about is gone now, and you did that. You did that to your child or your friend or whoever. You made their last day on this earth the worst day of their life. Congratulations. Thank you for that. That is what dysphoria is and does to this community. If you die of suicide by sadness because of dysphoria, that means your last day on this earth was also the worst day of your life. Think about that when you're trying to take away the rights of trans people in places like England and the UK and any other parts of the world where they have marginal freedoms and they're being attacked. You are ensuring a miserable end for millions of people, and their only crime is existing in a way that is not acceptable to your way of life. That is so stupid. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but yeah. So, you might find some of us are a little touchy when it comes to people who want to drag us back. That's self-preservation you're looking at. We don't like the sad. We don't want the drama. We have enough we're dealing with. So just like get on board or get out of the way, but don't do anything ever to undermine what we are trying to process. You can't know what you're dealing with. You just can't. Anyway, this is to the cis people who don't understand what dysphoria is and how it messes with your mind. I know it's a little bit crazy and the lighting isn't the best, but I think I might post this one. Anyway, Darcy's Corner, out.